Hello everyone, Ken Thomas here. Gonna do another little video blurb on some more little Wing Chun tools, right? So last time we talked about the jump sao, or jump sao, which is kind of this cutting down or sinking hand, right? And it can actually be used somewhat forward too. Somewhat forward, but mostly downward, right? And of course we get into our little Wing Chun stance so we can use that sinking energy of our own body weight that's behind our arms, right? And so usually we don't use this little stance like this when we're fighting, but we're training both legs, so then when we're standing normal when we're fighting with one leg forward, the back leg is actually basically one of our training legs is the back leg. And then that's where we have that sinking energy, and it makes it really hard for somebody to push us back or to make us lose our balance or to uproot us, right? Because we have this sinking energy of the stance, okay? So once we kind of get that down, and you know, usually when I'm talking, I'll be in more of a relaxed, you know, Wing Chun stance up here. But definitely when I cross hands with somebody, as soon as I'm touching hands, I tend to sink down a little bit more, you know, as I'm doing hands, because it helps me pull the opponent down, and it helps me really sink with these strikes, right? So then I have that body weight and that structure behind each tool, okay? And so this next tool, you know, after jump sao, is basically man sao. And man sao is this kind of forward, you know, it's kind of like a spear, it's probing, and it still has an angle, and then we have a little bit of an angle here between the wrist and the arm, right? So as it goes forward, it can actually kind of capture and trap an arm and pull it down, right? And then we use the forearm to kind of cut as it goes forward. Okay, and then that works really well against when somebody's choking or grabbing you. You can use that forward kind of cutting energy to cut that away. And of course, it's used with another strike, usually, right? And so this tool, we call it man sao, and it's part of our Wing Chun guard that we use, okay? Because it can become almost any tool right from man sao. You know, tan sao, folk sao, bu sao, right, bong sao. And so it's really like having a one of those Swiss Army knives that has all the different tools in it, right?